Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dawn of a new era. Presenting to you in your 1 kilo of fine silver Britannia coin, the effigy of the past, which had featured the portrait of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II for 8 years, and no longer being minted or even produced by the Royal Mint UK. And we have the effigy of the present and of the future, the effigy of His Majesty King Charles III, which has fully appeared in full force today to replace the previous effigy that we have been accustomed to for over 8 years now. Alright, and with that, let us understand what the Britannia coin is all about. As a national sovereign silver bullion coin of the United Kingdom, before we dive on in and review the two portrait effigies we have here in 1 kilo edition of the 2023 Your Royal Mint UK Silver Britannia. The first Britannia was released as a gold coin in the year 1987. The Royal Mint began producing the 1 ounce silver Britannia coin in 1997 as a proof version only, and then as a bullion grade version in the year 1998. The coins minted from 1998 to 2012 contain 0.958 fine silver, and beginning in 2013, bullion issues became the first to contain your 3/9 fine of pure silver. Today, the series is released yearly in several sizes in gold and platinum Britannia coins, along with the silver Britannia coins, both uncirculated and limited mintage proofs. Britannia, the strong, the watchful female personification of the United Kingdom, is represented on this obverse of this 1 kilo coin. Britannia is being depicted here wearing a toga and a brush helmet on her head. Britannia holds a trident in one hand, ready to defend the seas as part of her maritime links. On the other hand, she wields a large shield emblazoned with the image of the British flag, or the Union Jack as it is known. Prepared to protect the realm, she is. She also wields an olive branch for peace on her left hand. This depiction of the Britain's revered Britannia was designed by Philip Nathan in the year 1987. His name is inscribed just below. The security features of this coin was introduced in the year 2021. Yes, in the first 2021 Britannia coin. This 2023 1 kilo silver coin has 4 anti-counterfeiting measures integrated into the design. As you look at the reverse side of this coin, you will see a smaller trident than the one that Britannia herself is holding. Alright, yes, the Britannia has appeared now, or I mean the trident rather has appeared now on here. Alright, when you turn the coin a little, you will see the trident turn into a padlock. Alright, additionally, the waves in the background are another security feature. When you move the coin, the waves look like they are moving. The design of the flag on the Britannia shield is another anti-counterfeit measure. The flag has tincture lines that highlights the Union flag. Microtext around the border of the coin makes for another security feature. Here you will see a writing known as Decus et Tutamen. I know you guys would probably struggle to see those writings on the edges. However, I will try to get this camera to get you guys to have a look at it. Because it is a 1 kilo, we have the opportunity of getting these details as opposed to the usual 1 ounce version that I have done on this channel. Yes, it is shown here. I believe so. It is shown on these edges going round. Decus et Tutamen. Focus, focus. Yes, it is written on the edges, as you guys can all see. Decus et Tutamen. So yes, that is another security feature, which is Latin for an ornament and a safeguard, seemingly referring to the fact that the micro text is a decoration and a security measure. So all of these features combine to defend the value of this coin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, let us all dive on in, and when we come back, we shall analyze in details the features, and let me say the effigies, or the two effigies of the past and also the effigies of the present, and yes, depicted on the 1 kilo silver Britannia coins, looking at you guys in front of me now. And with that, let us all dive on in, and yes, when we come back, we'll definitely be highlighting this particular effigy as well as this particular effigy of the past and effigy of the present and of the future. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let us all dive on in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the packaging segment of this 1 kilo Britannia silver bullion coin. And yes, this is how it comes in. It comes in this package from the Royal Mint UK. That's how they deliver it to us. All right, and you get this guy open. There is another package inside the main package, and this serves as a cushion to it during transportation. And there are two sleeves, the bigger one where the coin is being housed, and a thin pad as well that just protects the upper case of the capsule. And then you slide them out. You can slide it one at a time, or you can slide it all at a go. And when I flip this guy out, I have the coin is being housed in here, so that's why this is being the bigger part of it. So this is basically being extruded anyway, so that this coin can be able to fit in. And yes, that is how the coin is being packaged from the Royal Mint UK. And with that, I'll definitely throw you guys back to the main video, and we can continue where we stopped. All right, yes, let us dive back out. Greetings, my people, and indeed a very warm, fantastic, majestic, and fantabulous welcome to each and every single one of you to yet again another of my coin showcasing video. You guys are welcome to the 1 kilo edition. My name is Biwari Kikum Mustaka NZ, and you guys are highly welcome to the 1 kilo edition of the silver Britannia, where we are taking a look at the effigy of the past and the effigy of the future and of the present. And alright, we will start with King Charles III effigy. The King's effigy has been created by renowned British sculptor Martin Jennings and has personally approved, or let me say it has been personally approved by His Majesty. In keeping up with tradition, the King's portrait faces to the left, the opposite direction of the Queen Elizabeth II. And we have the Latin inscription surrounding the effigies, or let me say the effigy, which reads Charles Ted DG Rex FD 500 pounds. So it means in Latin, or which equates in Latin to Charles III, by the grace of God, King, defender of the faith. The effigy will start to appear on circulating, or let me say, and commemorative coins produced by the Royal Mint over the coming months and also years to come. And before I end on that note, I will get a quote from the Royal Mint Museum Director, who is Dr. Kevin Clancy. And I'll quote what he said. He said that Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II has graced more coins than any other British monarch in a reign that lasted for 70 years. As we move from the Elizabethan to the Carolingian era, it represents the biggest change to British coinage in decades, and the first time that many people will have seen a different effigy. Over the coming years, it will become common for people to find coins bearing His Majesty and Queen Elizabeth II's effigy in their change, engaging new generations in the story of Britain's royal family. All UK coins bearing the effigy of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II will remain legal tender and in active circulation. Historically, it has been commonplace for coins featuring the effigies of different monarchs to co-circulate. This ensures a smooth transition with minimal environmental impact and cost. There are approximately 27 billion coins currently circulating in the UK bearing the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. These will be replaced over time as they become damaged or worn, and to meet demand for additional coins. Alright, there you have it, folks. There you have it, guys. There you have it, my people. The conclusion of the description of the effigy, the current effigy, the effigy of the present of King Charles III. Alright, we shall move on to the effigy of the past, and I will be walking you guys through how this came about in 2015, how it was approved and who approved it. Alright, this is a portrait designed by Jody Clark, who is a renowned designer. So this is the 5th definitive coinage portrait, which came about in 2015. Alright, in 2015, the RMAC, which is the Royal Mint Advisory Committee, held a closed competition in order to select a new coinage portrait of the Queen. Amongst the designers invited to participate were those at the Royal Mint, with each entry submitted anonymously to allow the consideration of each design on its own merits. The portrait approved by Her Majesty's Treasury and ultimately the Queen herself shows the monarch wearing the royal diamond diadem crown from her coronation. Created by Jody Clark, the choice meant that for the first time in more than 100 years since George William de Soulis engraved the portrait of Edward VII in 1902, a designer at the Royal Mint was behind the definitive coinage portrait that would appear on UK coins. Alright, I believe a quote from Jody Clark is here. Everyone who entered the competition was supplied with the same reference material, showing the queen face in different ways and in a number of different angles. I also did quite a lot of research online to find more natural, unposed images of her. I looked at the designs of the previous effigies and I wanted my design to work as part of that set as well as to work on its own. Jody Clark. Alright, so that concludes the explanation of how this effigy that has been in existence since the past 8 years, JC, that is his initials, Jody Clark, the designer of this effigy. So yes, that concludes it for us. It tells us how it actually came about, how it was chosen, who chose it. And yes, I'm sure you guys must have seen different effigies of Her Late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, especially the one showing IRB, which is your Ian Rand broadly. But yes, all of them are all good depictions. But yes, but for this 1 kilo Britannia edition, we have touched on all the good stuff and all the informative stuff that you guys would like to know. However, before I wrap up, the same thing I did in the 1 ounce silver version, for those of you who missed it, you can always go and have a look. What I was asking is, are we ever going to see a crown on the face of King Charles III? Are we ever going to see a crown? Well, most people said nope in the comments. Some people said unlikely, some people said maybe. But yes, let me know in the comment section below what do you guys think. Are we ever going to have any form of crown on the king? Although I have seen some King Charles coin designs actually featuring him with the crown. So I believe that was during his coronation, or before his coronation, or after his coronation. But yes, I have been keeping up to date with all the effigies that has been, coming up for King Charles. So yes, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Is it going to be changed over time? Is somebody going to come up with a spectacular effigy of King Charles sometime in the future? And then we'll be having several different effigies of King Charles as the ruling monarch. All right, let me know in the comment section below on what you guys think. I believe that I have done justice to this particular coin showcasing and presentation. And maybe one more time, let me showcase the Britannia in the 1 kilo once again for you guys to have a wonderful look at it for the very last time before I end the video and before I get the links out on the sides for you guys to go click on previous versions or previous videos that I've done. In case if you're new here, hit that like button, it does help this channel. And if you're coming along to this channel for the first time, we do things like this on a day-to-day basis. So in whichever device you are watching from, please go log on in and hit that subscribe button. It does help us. It does make sure that we do not go extinct. Yes, it does keep us afloat and gives us the ability to do things like this on a regular basis. Yes, the more people we have, the more we grow, the more things we can do. It is not easy. All right, I believe you guys have enjoyed this particular showcasing or this particular edition. And yes, all I can say is a very, very, very big thank you to each and every single one of you yet again. Once again for stopping by, dropping by to view another of my coin showcasing videos. And with that, I will definitely see each and every single one of you in my next video. Thank you very much.